Cody May.
And this is the Colorado Author Interview Circle.
Season 2.
And today we have Natasha Brown.
Yes.
But bam, and now we have tons to talk about.
Tons. Too much.
Because she's an author, she is a cover designer, and me and Natasha have worked on many of my covers.
Yes.
And they are epic. The epicness will not ever stop. Ever. Because you're booked out. Your cover design business is booked out.
I am busy.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a
we have
good
like a slot.
problem.
We get her like August like the 1st through the 8th. And we're like scurrying to like, okay, we have to get her all this stuff. No, but she's dynamite. So now okay, this is a good question. Which do you prefer, cover designing or writing?
Oh, that's not fair.
I know, it's
That's
a
not
terrible
fair.
question.
I like both. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with writing because writing is more cathartic.
I hope so, since you're here at
And
the
it
Colorado
helps me
Author
more.
Interview Circle.
I do really love writing, making my own worlds. It is fun illustrating other people's worlds for them, but I do like them both, so it kind of fills a need for both.
For both.
All right,
Now,
good
and so
answer.
this is you have book 4, because when I met you, Fledgling, the Shapeshifter Chronicles was
Yes.
book 1.
Yep.
And it was a RMFW Gold finalist.
Yep.
And that gave you you're like, okay, let's get this
Gotta
book
go.
out.
Yes, it gave me the confidence to say, oh, maybe I should actually give this a go. So that's what started everything else.
Now tell us a little bit about the first one, because you have a personal connection to the character.
Yes, my personal connection was my daughter, who was born with heart defects, and I wanted to create a character kind of after her last open heart surgery. I wanted to create a character who was inspired by my daughter, who suffered from heart defects and could become a heroine and hero in the story. So that's what started everything.
Wow.
So
That's a great tribute to pay someone.
Now did you grow, so writing kind of came later. I'm sure you liked reading books growing up, but did you ever have the idea of being a writer when you were young, or was this more?
I think I always loved writing, and I didn't take it that seriously. It was something that I thought, maybe I bought a book of all the different agents and people to contact, but without writing anything.
Right. That's doesn't accomplish much.
So I was like, oh, maybe I could do something. And then finally, after reading a couple books around that time frame where I was inspired, I'm just going to give this a try myself and actually give it the full 100% effort. So that's what
And it's
happened.
done very well.
Yeah.
It's done very well.
It's done fine, yeah.
Yeah. No, I look at all the authors of Amazon rankings, and so I can hate them in secret. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. So this is a young adult
It's a young
paranormal.
adult paranormal series.
Now, is it more romancy or more fighty?
Fighty.
It's both.
It's both.
It does. It has action, it has romance,
Danger, intrigue.
shape-shifting.
So tell us about the Anna Hughes is the
Yes, she and Chance Morgan are
Chance Morgan.
yes,
Ooh.
our main characters. And throughout this series, which is now concluded, they are, gosh, I'm not sure how much to reveal. Being the first book, there's so much discovered. They go on adventures together.
And so this is in the last of the book 4, so it's a 4-book series.
Yep.
Fledgling, Prodigy, Emergent, and Ascension.
Yep.
Great names.
And it's their kind of relationship.
It's their
them
relationship.
and they're
it's them-
shapeshifters.
Well, it's them discovering this world that's newly being exposed to them, and the danger within it. So survival and that sort of thing.
So when you wrote the last word of the last book,
Oh God.
what was it? Because I'm working on a series 7. I can't
Yeah.
imagine my life without this series.
I go through postpartum depression
Oh,
after books.
no.
I bet.
So I just went through it with the latest book I wrote. I kind of go through this sad time where I just feel
Unsure
like
of what to
whatever
do.
I've written is horrible and it's not good.
Oh.
And I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know. It's just like a dark place that I go through after I'm done with the work usually. So
And so after a series, it was especially.
But it was nice though because I'd been working on it for years. So it was kind of nice concluding it. I felt like I was done with their story, and I actually might in the future revisit the world and do some novellas in the world with totally different characters in the world. But I'm done with Chance and Anna. I feel like their story's done, and continuing with them specifically would be dragging it out.
Yeah.
I feel I finished them.
You
And
finished
their
them.
story. They're
You
good.
Finished them. So
Finish.
I won't ask if it was a bad happily ever after they're all killed. And
I
it's
think-
Game of
No.
Thrones.
I
and-
think most of the readers should be happy with the conclusion of their story.
Whether or not it's a happy ending,
I
it
think
could
they
be.
should be
They'll be
satisfied.
happy with it.
Oh,
They should be
I like
satisfied.
happy. So this is your young adult
That's my
series.
young
Young
adult
adult
fantasy,
paranormal.
Yep. And then
Now
I've
you're
got
shape-shifting
middle.
though. So they're
Yes,
shape-shifters?
this is my shape-shifting
If-
series.
So cool.
If you could be a shapeshifter, but you can only shapeshift into one, what would it be?
Oh man,
One animal?
One animal.
Oh.
And not a wolf.
a primate.
I
mean,
shapeshift into a, I'd like to shapeshift
I
into
have
a real
little-
person,
I
a
have-
real boy.
I have a little bit of, there's some primate shifting in there.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not that far fetched.
And that is a pretty intense,
Ability.
a lot of power.
But
Okay, so what was
you
what was
do?
one animal? One animal. Because could your shifters do different animals?
Yeah.
So if you had one animal, you could only do.
Can't be picky.
For me, well, there is, I think I might side more with Anna on this one, and if you could shapeshift into a bird, that
A
would be
bird.
I think
being
so.
I used
Being
to have
able to fly.
I used to
Ah, I
have flying
suppose
dreams
so.
as a
Yeah.
child, so I think flying would be pretty cool.
I think so too. What would you do? What would you do, Aaron?
Huge spider crawl in your bed. No, a bird. I think a bird, or like a dolphin. It'd be interesting to be a dolphin, because
Gosh.
I know it would be.
No, it wouldn't be.
You know.
It really wouldn't be.
I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna keep it clean.
An octopus, maybe.
No, a dolphin would be dolphin. Dolphin is one of the only animals other than humans to have sex for pleasure. I said it. Now we're going on. Okay,
Natasha,
this is the family show.
What does the
Okay, and so this is your middle grade novel,
This is my middle grade
An
novel.
Unfortunate Beginning.
Yes, and I am actually I'm beginning to write the second book in
Oh,
that
cool.
now, so
The Novel Adventures of Nimrod Vale.
yes.
Nimrod Vale? I remember that name.
Yep.
Great name.
And so what kind of
Oh,
what
Nimrod.
was the kind of the impetus for this book?
That one was a little bit inspired by a story my mom used to tell me when I went to sleep about a girl who would draw pictures and fall asleep and go into those worlds that
That would
she
be
drew.
awesome.
So it's sort of in the vein of that. It is him going into written worlds. So, and he's a boy who just thinks that the world's against him and he's the most unluckiest person around. And it's his growth will eventually be through the series, and his adventures with his friend Pepper. So this one's a really fun one to write because it's fun writing really sarcastic.
So he's very
That's the best.
He's sarcastic. And
Kind of like Aaron here.
just
No, I'm
kind
not
of
sarcastic.
grumpy, and he's very pessimistic, and so it's fun writing that
Get it all
that
out.
teenage voice. Of
Yeah,
like,
that angst.
yeah. So it's
whatever,
he's
man.
fun to write.
That's awesome.
And so you're working on book 2.
I'm working
Now, is
on
that the
book
book
two.
that you were working on?
Well, I just picked book 2 back up because I started writing it a few months ago, and then I put it back down to write another book that's totally out of genre for me, that's not in the fantasy, because both of these are fantasy. So I'm writing in a contemporary romance genre that I just
Hooray!
finished, and it's a book that should be in a Kindle world soon, but
But you can't really talk about
But
hush, hush.
We're not really allowed
If you
to talk
talk,
about it
if
too
you
much.
talk more, they will kill her.
But that's what the future holds for Natasha
Yes.
Brown.
So
Yes.
contemporary. Now, how is that going from your young adults? You're kissing, but not
it was,
like.
It was a fun challenge for me, and I've kept my romance is still sweet, so it's not. I haven't progressed past my YA tone
So
of romance.
the door closes.
Yes.
So they
it's,
look deeply into each other's eyes, and then the door closes.
Right.
Fade to black.
No,
So-
okay.
Natasha, on a closing notes,
Yes.
if anyone wants to enter the world of the Shapeshifter Chronicles or,
Yes.
or meet Nimrod, where do they go? Where are the
Well,
books available?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Amazon, Barnes and Noble.
You have a website, though.
iBooks. Yes, I have a website, natashasbrown.com.
And is that where for cover design? Is that where also
For cover design, I work through fosteringsuccess.com.
Cool.
fostering success?
We'll put the links in the
I work
description.
He's gonna put the
Yes.
links in the description.
I work closely with Melissa Foster, Fostering Success, and that's where you can find
That's
me for cover
awesome.
design.
And you do all sorts because
Yes.
I'm working on a middle grade. You did that
Yes.
one.
I
and young
do
adult.
all genres.
A lot of romance
Yeah, romance and.
with
I mean, we
the
do
bodice. Show you undo it.
What are you doing,
Well,
man?
no, you have to show the
No,
chest hair
You
for
don't. He doesn't.
the thing with the guy with
Usually, chest hair is
no chest hair.
left at the shorn chests, or
Is that more in vogue?
I would imagine.
Damn it!
Yeah.
One more dream crushed.
Well, all it takes is a razor.
Dude, I'm not shaving
Man.
that chest. I won't do it. Not
On
for
that
you.
note,
On
on
that
chest
note.
there, Natasha, thank you
Natasha
for
Brown, thank you so much. It's
being
been
part of
so
season 2.
lovely having you.
Thank you for having me.
So this has been the Colorado Author Interview Circle. I'm Aaron Michael Ritchie.
And I'm Cody May.
And
Stay
stay
classy.
sassy, Denver.
Sassy.
Sassy.
God.
All right.